Go ahead.
Thank you and congratulations.
Thanks.
I was hoping you could offer a little more of an explanation about something you said earlier, where you said that though you did not want to call out by name individuals who have been espousing racist theories that could be fueling violence. I guess my question is why not, particularly if they're individuals who have very large platforms and theoretically carry a lot of influence. This would be people accused of doing so include the #3 Republican in the House and the host of the #1 cable news show on television. Why not call them out by name?
I mean, look, what we saw on Saturday was devastating and horrific. It is what we want to do is making sure that we send a very clear message that hate must have no safe harbor. And we must do everything in our power to end hate-fueled domestic terrorism. And we must reject hatred and extreme ideologies that seek to divide Americans wherever we find it in society. It is antithetical to who we are as a country. And that is what we want to make sure that we're doing. It doesn't matter who it is. This is something like morally, the moral truth of this is that, it is a racial motivated hate crime and it's abhorrent. And so that's what we need to call out. It doesn't matter who that is. And that's what we're trying to make clear here. We're not going to get into politics here about this. We want to make sure that we're calling out what we're seeing. These are people's lives. At the top of this, of the briefing, I talked about 10 people. 10 people who are doing what many of us might be doing on a Saturday, is going shopping. I know I go to the supermarket with my 7-year-old very often. If it's not on a Saturday, it's on a Sunday before the week starts to get what we need for the week. I mean, this is what happened to everyday people from 20 years old to 86 years old. That's what we saw on Saturday. And so we need to call that out and do everything that we can to really deal with this issue. And we know we have a lot of work to do.
But it matters to some, right? It does matter to some people who it is that's calling it out. And when you don't call out the individual, they feel as if you're backing away from the issue.
No, but we're not.
That's to the point.
No, we're not backing. How are we backing away from the issue?
Because you won't name who it is.
But here's the thing, we're calling out what is happening. We're going to the heart of the issue, the hatred of the issue. Why, but I guess my point is, this is a president, right, who decided to run because of what he saw in Charlottesville, right? And he talked about the soul of the nation. And it was something that propelled him to jump into the 2020 primary because of what this showed, because it was, again, against who we are as a country, as he believed it to be. And so, it is something that is important to remember, and this is a president that calls it out every time we see this horrific violence. And it's not about, once you get into calling out people's names, then you move away from that issue. Right? You move away from that issue. So that's why I'm not going to do that from here. I'm going to focus on, as I did when I started, the 10 lives that were murdered, everyday people doing everyday things, and that is why the president's going to Buffalo tomorrow.
If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe to our channel so you'll be sure to see similar videos from BlazeTV with the added bonus of signaling YouTube that your voice and opinion still matters. And if you're looking for more great conservative content, check out one of the 2 videos suggested here.